morning, kids. So today we will start with our Grammarite book. Okay. So what's the first chapter in that? This is well known to you and it is sentence. Okay. So can you tell me first, what is a sentence? Okay. Sentence is a group of words, but it should be meaningful. So sentence is a meaningful group of words. Okay. And in the earlier classes, I have already discussed about what is a phrase and what is a sentence. Okay. And can you tell me what are the kinds of sentences? There are 4 kinds of sentences, and they are assertive sentence, which is also called declarative sentence, and that may be a positive sentence or a negative sentence. Negative sentences contain no or not in them, and positive sentences are declarative sentences, and they do not contain no, not, neither, nor anything. Okay, only negative sentences contain no, not, neither, nor anything. Okay, the second one, first is declarative sentence, statement, assertive or positive sentence. Okay, the second one is exclamatory sentence. Okay, that express a sudden feeling, sudden emotions or expressions. Wow, hooray, that's it. Okay, the third one is imperative, that states order, request, command. Okay, these sentences, just sit down, come here, go there, you have to do that, you have to work hard. Okay, these are the request sentences, command or advice. So these are called the imperative sentences. Okay, and the last one, which is interrogative sentence, it is easily identified with the WH words, or it should be started with the helping verb, and the most important thing, it ends with a question mark. Okay, so I think you had revised all that thing. Next thing is, a sentence contains 2 main things, and that are a subject and the predicate. Subject is the person who does the work, okay, and predicate is the remaining part of a sentence that does what a subject has done and how and when he do that. Okay, and we have to follow a certain structure in any sentences. Okay, and that is called the SVO structure. SVO structure means subject, verb and object. Okay, subject is the doer of the action or the person whom we talking about, and verb is the task or the work which is going on in the sentence. Okay, and object is the remaining part of the sentence, we can say, and object is the thing that to that a verb transforms. Okay, if I said that Hardik is playing with a ball, then Hardik is the subject, playing verb, and that verb transformed to the object is the ball, that from which thing he is playing, object. Okay, so ball is the object. Okay, I have designed a worksheet for you, and that I had posted on ERP. Okay, you have to just solve it. If you find any query in that, just ask me or message from ERP. Okay, so kids, it's your first chapter, sentences. Whatever I had explained it to you, sentence is a group of words which makes complete sense. Okay, now look at these sentences. Have you completed your homework, Tim? It's a conversation between a teacher and student. So first dialogue is, teacher asked to Tim, have you completed your homework, Tim? So he answered, no, I haven't. He hadn't completed. Next dialogue, you must complete your homework by tomorrow and show it to me. He answered, I will start doing it right now. Good boy. And then a exclamation mark. Okay, now look at these sentences. Sentence 1. This one, have you completed your homework? Ask a question. Such a sentence is called interrogative sentence. It ends with a question mark. So whenever we found the question mark or a WH word, or it should be started with the helping verb, it is a interrogative sentence. Next sentence 2. This one, it contains negative word haven't. Haven't. What does the negative means? Any sentence which contains no, not, never, neither, nor. Okay. So sentence 2 contains haven't. A sentence that expresses things in negative way and contains negative words such as cannot, can't, do not, don't, do, never, not is called a negative sentence. Sentence 3 gives an order. A sentence that gives an order or makes a request is called an imperative sentence. An imperative sentence ends with full stop. Sentence 4 is a statement. It simply states some facts. Such a sentence is a declarative sentence. A declarative sentence ends with a full stop. Next, sentence 5 expresses a strong feeling. Such a sentence is called exclamatory sentence. An exclamatory sentence may begin with the words such as wow, oh, yuck, but it always ends with an exclamation mark. This is we call the exclamation mark. It should be like this. So it's an exclamation mark. Now look at these sentences. Look at these sentences. Wow, you look amazing in this gown. Then the exclamation mark. Yuck, this fish is stinky. Oh, I'm fine. The words wow, yuck, oh, highlighted one in blue. The words wow, yuck and oh in the above sentences are sudden and seem to break the flow of the sentence. These words are used to express strong feelings while speaking or writing a sentence. Such words are called interjections. Okay, these words, these blue colored words are called interjections because they express a strong feeling or emotion. So, this you have to crack, and then that's your homework of today. That 10 April 2020. So, it's your homework of today. What you have to do, you have to read these sentences and write. These sentences are declarative, negative, interrogative, exclamatory or imperative. Then, in the B exercise, complete the sentence and punctuate them. One has been done for you. How old is your brother? Now you have to complete it as you like and you have to punctuate them also. Punctuate means you have to put the question mark, full stop or exclamation mark or any commas between them. Next. Now we move because I have designed one more homework for you. So now we have to positive and negative sentences. What are positive and what are negative? In the very beginning of the video, I have stated it to you that the sentences that contains no and not are negative and that do not contains no or not are positive sentences. Now we are discussing about negative and positive sentences. It is the exercise related to which we have given positive sentence and here we have to make it negative. Look at the sentence. The athletics are preparing for the tournament. When we have to make it negative, then we do the athletics are not preparing for the tournament. All the types of sentences can be changed into negative if there is, am, are, was, were in the sentence. It becomes easy. Okay, it's easy, na? Just we have to put not between the verb and the helping verb. Be forms of be. These are the forms of be. Is, am, are, was, were, all. So we just add not after is, am, are, was, were to change the sentences into negative one. But it would be a slightly different in these sentences which are given to us. Look at that. Mike has a blue cap. Now, in this sentence, we don't have any helping word like is, am, are, was, were. But we have has. So, as has stated that it should be in the simple present tense. And simple present tense states that according to simple present tense, we use does with the singular subjects. If the subject is singular, then we use does along with that as a helping verb. And if the subject is plural, we use do along with the plural subject in present tense. So, and what are the, okay, just recall what are the singulars and plural subject. Singular subject contains the pronouns he, she, it, or a noun, a name. And plural subject contain I, you, we, they, or names. If we talk about it in Hindi, it is I, you, मैं, तुम. In Hindi, they are singulars, but if we consider plural them in English. Okay, and with the second form of the word, we use did. Now, come to the examples. Mike has a blue cap. It states that it is in simple present tense. So, as Mike is singular, we use the helping verb does. So, Mike does not have a blue cap. Next sentence, they. Now, it's a plural one. They go to school. Then, we use, along with they, we use do. So, they do not go to school. Next sentence, Joy smiled at his friend. Now, it's a second form of word. First form is smile and the second form is smiled. Verb, second form of the word. So, we use did. We use did along with the second form of the word if we have to make the negative of that sentence. Joy did not smile at his friend. Okay, I think you are getting somewhat how little. Now, just look at the another sentences. If is, am, are, was, were not there, just like in these sentences, we need to add do, does, did, and not to change the sentence into negative. Now, how the positives can be turned into negative? Just look at the sentences. What I had done, now I'll hide the negative sentence. The dress is beautiful. Now we have is here. So what should we do? Is we put not between is or beautiful. So the dress is not beautiful and it becomes negative one. Next, the cup was on the table. Was we have, so it's easier one. The cup was not on the table. Next sentence, we can organize the event. Now we have can also. Can models like can, should, may, might. We can also use them before the not. We cannot organize the event. So next, Sanya will meet Dr. Patil. Sanya will not meet Mr. Patil. They borrow book from library. Now, it's the difficult one as we don't have is, am, are, was, were in that. So, they borrow. Borrow is the first form of the verb. So, it's in the simple present tense. Then, what should we do? We just put do or does. So, they is the plural and we use do with the plurals. So, they do not borrow books from the library. Next, he sang an old song. Now, sang. Sang is the second form of sing. So, we should use did again because we use did with the second form of the verb as did is the second form, past form of do. So, he did not sing an old song. In the past tense, remember children, did is used along with the singulars and plurals both. So, now what you have to do, just keep this in mind and you have to change these given sentences. Change these sentences into negative sentence in your notebook. What you have to do in your previous grammar notebook? Okay, it's the homework of today. Okay, of 10 April 2020. Okay, children, be safe. Goodbye.